So I'm out here in Cathedral Park, and I wanted to talk about something. And this is something that's been bothering me a little bit. I watched a few videos before I arrived here, and the common consensus was that there was nothing to do here, and that their tourism is really low, and no wonder because there's nothing to do, and so on and so forth. Then in the comments, it followed that everyone was, at least Moldovans, were kind of outraged, saying, look, you only film the abandoned buildings, you only film the urban decay, and then you act like our place isn't a modern city that's developed. So I arrived here with an open mind, and I've absolutely found that to be the case. People are clearly depicting this place completely different than it is. There is urban decay, but there's urban decay in Los Angeles. There's urban decay in New York City, in St. Louis, anywhere else. It looks a little bit different. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm from Sacramento, California.
Oh, nice. I'm from California too.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you, sir. Ciao. Where was I? I think that the people of Moldova are absolutely right. I think that the place is being completely misrepresented. There's plenty of prosperity here, and there's plenty of things to do. Now, this is a thing that I've really stewed this one over, and I think if you can't find anything to do, that's your problem. How dare you think that people all over the world, in my opinion, this is a problem with an attitude and a type of travel. For me, I want to experience the people. I want to experience what it would be like even to live in a place, and those are the things that I seek out. I do like kind of the visual stimulation of a new place, and that stuff is really cool. But to have this attitude like every place should be like Thailand, where it's a completely tourist-driven economy and everything is about the tourist, right? That is not, I don't know, it's just so absurd to me. Just the audacity of people to think that everywhere else in the world, that their life should revolve around you and your enjoyment of their place. It's just unbelievable. What an example of privilege. To imagine that anywhere you go in the world, that they should be catering to you and there should be things for you to do. These people are busy surviving and living their lives and making families and doing whatever it is they do. Working out, hanging out with friends, making art, whatever, you know? When people arrive in Moldova or somewhere else and they get an authentic experience, a non-touristy experience, a place without tourist infrastructure, and then they complain that there's nothing to do. That's on you. That's on you. The people in the places where you visit, it's not up to them, and it's not their job or their obligation to entertain you or to make sure that there are things here for you to keep yourself entertained. Entertain yourself. I'm inclined to say that if you can't find anything to do, you're the boring one. I know that's rude. I don't care. I found Moldova to be completely lovely, completely modern, really totally pleasant and enjoyable. I ate well here as a vegan, and I think that's a really important thing for me. It was much easier than Transnistria. We'll talk about that in the Transnistria video. Once I got here, I knew that I had to show this different side of Moldova that's been presented, and this different side of Chisinau that's been presented, because never once have I seen anything depicted in the videos that's like what I've seen or experienced here. I guess really, in the end, I would encourage you that if you like some adventure and you like an authentic experience and you want something that's not touristy, come to Eastern Europe. Come to Moldova, come to Chisinau, get even farther east than that, because those are kind of the uncharted territories now. And I actually think that you're going to get a much better experience overall, and something where if you are seeking it, you can grow through. That's not to say that you don't grow in a trip to Southeast Asia. Of course you learn some things about yourself and self-reliance and resilience and problem solving, things like that, and that's great, you know. But there's something different when you get into a place where you're not completely surrounded by a bunch of backpackers like yourself. As for me, I would just like to thank the people of Chisinau for being such lovely people, and the people of Moldova for being so lovely. I hope that someday you come and check it out for yourself. But as for me, I'm off to Bucharest.